Star Wars Celebration is back in London for 2023. And there's going to be announcements for upcoming projects, a wide range of exhibits, guests, merchandise and costumes. So join me as I take you inside the Excel in London and show you around. But before that, I've got to get inside. So I joined the long queue that wrapped around the outside of the building. Once inside, I was held in a pen before being allowed through. And this was going to be how much of the day was going to pan out. I came to this event in 2016 and it was nowhere near as crazy. The excitement though was starting to build as we approached the first exhibition hall. This is going to be where Star Wars Live was held. First thing I saw was this huge tank from Rogue One. Then there was a Hoth diorama with Probe Droid, Gun Tower and Tauntaun. And at the rear of the hall was the Star Wars Live stage, which would have celebrities being interviewed throughout the weekend. If you fancied getting yourself a Star Wars tattoo, then this is the area to be. I'll be completely honest, I didn't realise how big of a thing Star Wars tattoos are. I'm always impressed with how great these droids are. The builders must put a lot of time and effort into these. And if you fancied buying some Star Wars art, well, this was the place to be. And once more, this area was absolutely packed. One of the areas I really wanted to check out was the Roosevelt stand, to check out their shirts and to say hi to YouTuber Paging Mr. Morrow. Great to meet one of the people who was an inspiration for me for starting my own channel. He was very generous with his time, meeting all the fans that were there. Main spine of the convention centre was the Boulevard, and here there were displays of vehicles, such as Rey's custom speeder, and then there was this huge AT-AT or AT-AT, depending on your age. And this incredible TIE fighter. I decided to find somewhere quieter and I headed upstairs. And this was the STEAM Academy, where there was an interactive area for younger children.
I don't know.
We're going off the track.
Feeling a little more refreshed, I headed back into the main event area and into the next hall. I saw this huge queue, and I was amazed to find it wasn't for some famous guest, but to buy official Star Wars merchandise. I spoke to someone who'd waited over an hour and a half to get in. The next huge queue was for a Funko photo op.
Come on, guys. Give them a round of applause. Yes!
The droid racing area was a lot of fun, especially for kids.
Just saying what I'm saying. It's fine. It's fine.
Perhaps they needed a little more practice.
R2-D2 though. Come on. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I used to buy lots of Star Wars action figures when I was younger. Much of it is still in my mum's loft. I didn't leave any of them in their original packaging though. Mine were very well played with. But I suppose they're not worth much anymore. This is where they had lots of photo opportunities created by the fans. Once again, I was really impressed with how creative they are. I think this recreation of Endor was my favourite. I really like that flying Ewok. This was the live-action stage for the young Jedi in attendance. If you wanted to hear the Star Wars news without having to line up for hours at a time, you could head to the Galaxy stage, where we're live streaming the events from the Celebration stage.
I love that these some people. I love it.
And then went back into the hall opposite to see if I could actually get close to some of these merchandise stands. It's always great to see everyone dressed up in their favourite Star Wars outfit. If there was some Star Wars merchandise that you needed, well, this was exactly the place to come. Like vintage items all the way back to the original trilogy, right up to the modern day with these Funko Pops. These were some fantastic looking props that were going to auction. And this huge line was for the Endor photo op, where you could have your photo taken with a biker scout, speeder bike and scout walker.
I'm really honest with you, actors don't tend to choose their careers too much. They get an audition.
By now, the Star Wars live stage was in full effect.
It is just such a privilege to be part of the world.
Topps had some Star Wars Celebration exclusive trading cards available. I popped out for a quick drink before heading back in to listen to the Mandalorian panel at Star Wars Live. Then I went to check out some more of the stalls, most of which were doing a roaring trade. Then I met a man who would have willingly joined the Empire.
please no pictures, and if you are Joe, please be civil. Sir? So, no pictures here, if you are, be civil.
So after encountering that bundle of joy, I decided to head back and see what else was going on.
Uh-oh. Dangerous.
This was the main entrance to the autograph and photo op area. Maybe due to the high prices being charged, this wasn't as busy as it was the last time Star Wars Celebration was in London. Afternoon, the crowd had thankfully started to thin a little, so I headed into the Hasbro Plus area. It was nice to look at all the new items coming soon and that they're now toys for all ages. These headpieces look really cool. Not quite sure where I'd wear them though. Maybe a Star Wars Celebration in Japan in 2 years' time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I couldn't believe that. Yeah, like they're little. I was like, can you see?
The Star Wars Lego stand was popular almost every time I walked past. There are opportunities to have your photos taken with your favourite Lego Star Wars characters. And by now it's time for me to head out. I had an interesting day at Star Wars Celebration, although I do think it was oversold. Moving around the halls was extremely difficult, which meant a couple of things I wanted to do I didn't actually get to. But overall, I had a great time. I bumped into some old friends and some new ones too. Many thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing.